Hey guys, this is Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the oil pump on KTM and Husqvarna fuel-injected two-strokes. So along with the new fuel-injected KTM and Husky two-strokes, they also came with oil injection. That means no more mixing oil in your gas. But that also means they come with an oil pump. This simple electronic pump can wear out over time. The KTM service manual recommends replacing it every 80 hours, which is the same time you'd be doing your top end. So we're going to go ahead and follow manufacturer's recommendations and get it swapped out. To do this job, we're going to need a few basic hand tools, some rags, safety glasses, our manufacturer's service manual, two-stroke oil, our oil pump, spring puller. We're also going to need the wake-up plug that comes in your KTM or Husky toolkit. We've already removed our expansion chamber, our seat, and this right side motor mount. If you're doing your top end, all this stuff's going to be off anyway. So we're going to go ahead and remove this electrical connector and just squeeze. And if there's dirt in there, you're going to have to work it a little bit. Next, we're going to remove the oil lines. So to do this, we've got the one in the front and the one connecting to the tank. The one in the front is going to be really easy. Should be able to pull right off. Now we're going to remove this rear oil line. It's a little bit harder. KTM recommends draining the oil from the oil tank, but we have a cool little trick to make it easier. So we're going to start by taking this bolt out. It's an 8mm. And that'll free the oil pump up. Next, I'm going to take a rag and place it on top of my engine. And that's going to catch any oil that we spill. Next, we're going to move this clamp. Now we're going to pull the oil pump off. As soon as we do that, oil is going to start coming out of the oil tank. So we're going to use this vacuum cap and plug the hole. You can use whatever you've got. If you've got fuel line and a bolt, anything to plug that hole up. We went ahead and pulled our throttle cables and turned our throttle body just to give you guys a better view. Now we're going to go ahead and remove our pump and cap off the tank. Now our pump only has a few hours on it. We just wanted to show you the tip how to do this without draining your oil out of the tank. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall this. To get this reinstalled, we're going to remove the cap on the oil tank and quickly install the pump so we lose as little oil as possible. Next, we're going to reinstall our clamp. Now we'll get our bolt installed. Okay, now we're going to install the front oil line onto the throttle body and make sure the hose clamp is in the correct position. Now that we've got our oil lines installed, we're going to install our electrical connector. We want to make sure the clip on our electrical connector is clipped in the lock position. Now that we've got the oil pump installed, we want to check our oil tank and make sure it's at the proper level. Next, we're going to take our wake-up plug. And we're going to locate our diagnostic plug on the bike, which is under the seat, right next to the battery. We're going to remove the protective cap. So I like to get this ready. So we're going to hold the throttle wide open. And while we have this plug connected, we need to hold it open for 5 seconds or more and then release it. And the pump is going to prime itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Our dash lights up in 5 seconds. Now you can hear our pump priming. Okay, now that the pump has stopped, we can remove our wake-up plug and replace the protective cap. Next, we're going to want to check the oil line and make sure there's no air bubbles in it. As you can see, there's no air bubbles in our oil line. If you have any air bubbles, you need to restart the procedure and prime the pump until there are no longer any air bubbles. Now, if you replace your oil pump, you're definitely going to want to do the oil priming procedure if you want the bike to function properly. And that's it. Here at Rocky Mountain, we've got a huge selection of OEM and aftermarket parts. So be sure to check out our website and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Charles. Thanks for watching.